Pure Bond, Chapter 9, A Day of Tennis. Another day at the C.M.A. Academy rolls on as Jack introduced Sarah and his other friends to Rio, a new friend that he made the other day while watching him teach his father's martial arts class.
It's nice to finally meet you, Rio.
It's a pleasure to meet you all, too.
You really know martial arts?
Yes. As I told Jack yesterday, I do a variety of martial arts techniques.
Who taught you how to do it?
My father. He trained me throughout most of my life to help me become what I am now. He also teaches here at the academy as well. I had a few other teachers that helped me along the way, too.
That's awesome, man. Have you ever taught a class before?
Why, yes. I actually taught a class yesterday, and Jack was there spectating my lesson.
What lesson did you teach your students?
I taught them a martial arts skill called judo. I showed them how to do an elbow blow and a roundhouse kick.
That's amazing. I'll bet that was an amazing experience for you.
Yes, it was, Sarah. My father knew that I had the confidence to succeed in teaching the students to my best potential. I was nervous at first, but I pulled through and managed to stay calm under pressure.
Congratulations on your success, Rio. We hope the rest of us can see you teach a class someday.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate it.
After greeting Rio, Jack and his friends continue chatting with each other in the hallways, now talking about sports. Kyle then asked Sarah a question.
So, Sarah, I know you're into ballet, but if there's anything else you wanted to do for sport, what would it be?
I would have to say tennis.
Ooh, I love tennis. I've always enjoyed watching those major tournaments on TV.
Doesn't this school have a tennis club?
They do. They have some of the best athletes in the C.M.A's tennis club. Here's some pictures I've taken for the yearbook.
Laura showed Sarah and the others the photos that she took from the tennis club.
Wow. You took some really great shots here, Laura.
Thanks, Tyler.
They continued looking through the photos from the tennis club, but then there was one photo that caught Sarah's eyes.
Who's that? In the third photo.
That's Christina Roberts. She's the captain of the C.M.A's tennis club. She's the best player the club has. She also led the school to 3 national championships.
Wow, she must be one skilled player.
I agree. Her reputation shows no bounds.
Are any of y'all gonna try for the tennis club?
I might. It'll be fun. Who knows? Maybe she can teach me a thing or two.
Well, whenever we meet her, we'll find out.
Later during the day, Sarah was walking around the school when all of a sudden she saw Christina going into the computer room. She then followed her into the computer room wanting to talk to her. She then entered the computer room as she saw Christina beginning to start typing up a paper. She then walked towards her, wanting to have a conversation with her.
Excuse me.
Yes? Can I help you?
Aren't you Christina Roberts, the captain of the C.M.A. Academy's tennis club?
Yes, I am.
Christina then noticed who she was talking to.
Wait a minute. I know you. You're Sarah Morgan. You're with the C.M.A. Academy's ballet club, right? You're a real talented dancer. I'm sure everyone has been telling you that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'd like to know, how long have you been playing tennis?
Oh, I've been playing tennis for over 6 years, since I was 11. My mom taught me how to play, and I've been participating in many tournaments throughout middle school and now. And I have won a few titles for the schools I've played for.
That's amazing. With all of the accomplishments you've had, you should definitely go global, Christina.
You really think so, Sarah?
Absolutely. You've got the skills and talents to compete in some of the most major tournaments across the world.
I have been considering that for some time now. But even though I've achieved a few things throughout my time, I still believe that I have a few things to work on because there are plenty of other great tennis players out there in the world who've accomplished even greater things than me.
I know you have what it takes to beat the best in the world. It'll be a wonderful experience for you, Christina.
Thank you, Sarah. Maybe someday I'll consider participating in those major tournaments. But for now, I'm needed here at the academy.
Okay, Christina. I'm sure you'll decide what to do when you're ready for it.
Yeah,
They continued chatting with each other for another 5 minutes, and then Sarah asked Christina a question.
Hey, Christina. If you're not too busy after school, do you think you can show me and my friends a bit of what you can do on the court?
Of course, Sarah. I'll do anything for a good friend. I also admire you and your amazing talents.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Sarah.
Well, I'll let you finish your work now. Catch you later, Christina.
See you, Sarah.
During lunchtime, Sarah talked to her friends about her conversation earlier with Christina.
I'm glad the conversation went very well between you two.
Yeah, she said she'll take the time later after school to show us how she plays tennis.
That's awesome, Sarah. I can't wait to see what she'll show us.
Yeah, me too.
Moments later, Jack and the guys came to the girls' table to chat with them.
So, what's up?
Christina is going to show us some of her skills in tennis later this afternoon. Who knows? Maybe she'll be able to teach us how to play too.
That's pretty cool for if you ask me.
I couldn't agree with you more, Tyler.
Even I'd like to see what this girl can do on the court.
All right, let's go out there and give her the best support we can.
Yeah!
Later during the day at the tennis court, Christina was practicing her backhanded grip while the machine was shooting out tennis balls. She then stopped the machine for a minute to get a drink. Sarah and her friends all saw her sitting on the bench drinking her bottle of water. They then walked towards her. Sarah was waving at Christina.
Hi, Christina!
Hey, you made it.
Yep. And I've brought all of my friends here to see what you can do.
It's really nice to meet you, Christina.
It's nice to meet you all too. So, Sarah, would you mind introducing me to your friends?
Oh, right.
Sarah then introduced her friends to Christina.
I'd like you to meet Rio, Kyle, Tyler, my best friends Jessie and Laura, and my boyfriend, Jack.
Now allow me to properly introduce myself. I'm Christina Roberts, captain of the C.M.A. Academy's tennis club, and I hope you guys like my little performance I'll be demonstrating for you.
Trust us, we will.
Alright, then why don't we get this demonstration started?
Everyone went to the benches to watch Christina's demonstration while she went right back onto the court to show Sarah and the others a little tip of her skills. She cut the ball machine back on and began her demonstration. A tennis ball came out of the machine. Christina hits the first ball that came out using her forehand. Then another ball came out. She then used her backhand to hit the ball in the other direction. She was completely focused on the balls that came out from the machine and managed to hit majority of the balls that were shot out.
Not bad.
She's really good. Now I see why she's the captain of the tennis club.
Woo! Go, Christina!
After 5 minutes of using the machine, Christina then stopped it and walked towards Sarah and her friends and sat on the bench with them.
So, what did you guys think?
You were amazing, Christina. You're definitely a skilled player when it comes to tennis.
Oh, we can tell you've been playing this sport for a long time.
Yeah, for over 6 years.
Wow, then you're a real pro, Christina.
Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate your support.
You're welcome, Christina.
Christina then asked them all a question.
So, who would like to join me on the court to teach you how to play?
I'll join you, Christina. I always wanted to learn how to play tennis.
Well, Jessie, your wish shall be granted. Come on.
Christina and Jessie got up from the bench and walked towards the tennis court. Christina walked towards the left side of the court while Jessie walked towards the right side of the court. Everyone else continued spectating.
All right, Jessie, you can do it!
We're all here for you.
Thank you, everyone.
Are you ready, Jessie?
I'm ready. Fire away.
Christina and Jessie were all set and got into their positions. Christina then began explaining the basic rules to Jessie.
Alright. First, when you're about to serve, you must make sure that the ball is hit in a diagonal direction. Otherwise, it'll be a fault. Furthermore, the ball must bounce at least once after the server hits it. If the receiver hits the ball before it touches the ground, the server will earn a point automatically. Also, the ball must stay inside the 2 service boxes and baseline. And when you're playing singles, you have to make sure that the ball doesn't land on the sidelines. The out areas are located on both edges of the baseline and the 2 service boxes in front of you. Oh yeah, there's another detail that I need to add in. After the opponent hits the ball back at you, you must try to hit the ball before 2 bounces. Because if you don't, your opponent will earn a point. You will not be able to hit after 2 bounces. You got that, Jessie?
Got it.
Good. Now, let's begin.
Christina was the server and Jessie was the receiver. Christina served the ball and it was heading towards Jessie. Jessie allowed the ball to hit the ground and then she quickly reacted and smacked the ball back to Christina. She then smacked the ball right back at Jessie. They rallied back and forth for about 6 seconds. Then Christina hit the ball with a 2-handed backhand grip. And when Jessie tried to hit the ball, she misses it.
She's doing great so far.
Yeah, she is. Christina is being a great coach to Jessie.
I'll say, she should definitely consider getting a coaching job when she gets older.
So, how are you liking the lesson so far, Jessie?
I'm loving it. I think I'm really starting to get a hang of the rules of tennis.
I'm glad you are, Jessie. Now I'm going to show you the proper grips of tennis, the forehand and backhand.
Christina then explained the functions of the 2 grips.
For the forehand, there are 3 different grips. Each grip has its own natural height at which you would contact the ball. The higher the natural contact point, the more naturally you hit across the back of the ball from the bottom to the top, and the more topspin you put on the ball at the expense of pace. For the backhand, some players use both hands, while others use one hand. I personally use both hands when it comes to backhand grips. We don't think that you can definitely say that using one hand for backhand is better than using both hands, or vice versa. 2 hands gives you more stability on the backhand and is generally easier to master, while one-handed backhand gives you more reach. So basically, based on where the ball goes determines which grip you use, whether it's forehand or backhand. You understand?
A little bit, but I think I'll learn more of what you've explained once we start.
Okay, Jessie, I'll show you what I mean.
She smacked the ball at Jessie, and Jessie used the forehand grip first and hit it back towards Christina. She then hit the ball in another direction. Then Jessie performed the 2-handed backhand grip.
Awesome, you're doing very well, Jessie.
Thanks.
Do you want to take a break?
Are you kidding? I'm really enjoying everything you're teaching me, Christina. I'm just getting started.
Wow, I'm glad you're enjoying this. If you want to keep going, I'm up for it. Let's go.
They continued facing each other for about 10 minutes and then concluded their lesson from there.
Whew! I'm tired.
Yeah, me too. Great work, Jessie.
Same for you, Christina.
Jessie and Christina then gave each other a handshake and walked away from the tennis court. After their training session, the 2 girls then walked towards the bench.
Nice job, you 2.
Great job, girls.
You were amazing out there, Jessie. I'm proud of you.
Aw, thank you. It was because of all your support that I was able to succeed in this lesson.
And you've done very well, Jessie. And the rest of you are more than welcome to receive any lessons from me whenever you're ready.
I'll definitely consider it.
We're more than happy to come by again and see you in an actual match.
I look forward to it.
Me too.
Thank you, everyone. You guys are true friends.
The 8 friends all had a good time with each other, and they all left the tennis court with smiles on their faces as another day at the C.M.A. Academy drew to a close.